I've always kind of been someone who has a lot of big dreams, a lot of big things I wanted to do, but at the same time, also someone who has a lot of anxiety. For me, this meant making myself smaller than I am, holding back my opinions, my excitement, my passions, my dreams, thinking I'm protecting myself from being judged, from standing out. While what really happened was that I was completely missing out on being me, but now I'm so done with it. Like, I get the idea behind why I did it, like it is scary. Completely be yourself, putting your true thoughts, your true opinions, your true dreams, your true self out there. It is scary. When you have like a mask or something, then if people judge you, they judge this mask, it's like, okay, it's not really me, but like when I'm really being myself, it's a little bit more scary, I'm not 28, and I don't know what it is about being 28, if it's like that I'm kind of freaking out that like I'm running out of time, or that my frontal lobe is now developed and I can think a little bit clearer about it. Now I want to be like, I want the things I want. I am the way I am. Have as big dreams as I want, actually chase them. Want what I want, be who I am, and be as loud about it as I want. And look, I'm far from having it all figured out, how I can, just stop making myself small, claim what I want, be who I want. But a few things actually did help. I still adhere. And take it with a grain of salt, because this is very unprofessional advice, but just a few things that helped me a little bit. I'm a very sensitive person, I feel very deeply. If I'm excited, I feel it very deeply. If I'm sad, I feel it as well, very deeply. I kind of never really tapped into that, because I was like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm the only one like who's like really excited now about that we're ordering food now, like I don't know, everybody's playing it cool, but I'm not that kind of gal. So what helped me, you gotta feel what you feel, and don't let people tell you shit about it. Just the fact that you feel it makes a feeling valid, and maybe you're more sensitive, and that's okay, and maybe you don't like to show emotions, that's okay, but you gotta feel what you feel. You're not overreacting. You're not making too big of a deal of something. No, you're literally feeling what you feel. Through doing that, I think a lot of confidence comes with it, because it's kind of making yourself a priority, which is a beautiful thing. It also gave me a lot of insights about what I want in my life. When it comes to passions, so be it like your hobby, even your career. Whenever I was like filming something or editing something, I felt so excited. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna follow that a little bit. It's still very scary, and there will always be people who are gonna be like, oh my god, that's cringe. But I can't change that. I can't change that. But at least I'm doing what I wanna do. And also, if people think I'm cringe doing this stuff I love doing, then sure, I'm cringe, I take it. I take one for the team, that's fine. Letting myself feel what I feel, 11 out of 10 recommend. Oh no! I have no mozzarella. I guess we're gonna go to the supermarket now. One of the cool things about it being winter is that you can basically wear whatever you want, and you just put a coat on it, and nobody can tell that you're actually wearing pajama or your jogging pants. It just looks like a cool outfit straight away. If people would see that I'm wearing a pajama, that's fine too, Practice being seen. Actually, there's one look I've seen so much on my social media right now, and I'm gonna wear it now. I'm really not sure, but I think it looks cool. You can practice it straight away, Practice being seen. If people see me and they're gonna be like, babe, nah, that's fine. Hold on a sec. Now we're gonna write fashion history. So cool! Now come on, that's cool. Let's go. I think kind of the bummer is, at least for me, that the confidence to truly just do the things I want to do, to truly be myself, it doesn't come out of nowhere, at least for me, so I really have to practice it, kind of also rewrite my thought process on how I perceive things, that when I'm doing something and I feel embarrassed, nothing happens, that it will pass. Another example, when I started posting on social media, there come several times a week when I post something, I feel so embarrassed about it, I cringe at myself. The nature of social media is that people see you, people see what you have to say. That can be embarrassing from time to time, but the more I do it, the more confident I get about that. Yes, I might feel embarrassed, I might cringe at myself, People might say something about it, but at least I'm putting out there what I believe in, what I really want to say. I'm gonna feel embarrassed when I post a very vulnerable video or something, or like when I'm like cringing at myself talking to the camera, like now for example. But the embarrassment will pass, and at least I did what I wanted to do. So you gotta practice being seen. It gets better with time, it really does. So I got myself some flowers, some lilies, and I was really excited about it, and I forgot to buy mozzarella. One thing I'm also working on right now, that I'm not being a bad person if I'm looking out for myself. I always had this perception that like I'm a bad person for that, and I don't know where that came from. Maybe I should have a look into that. But anyway, I like to look at it now from this, you can't pour from an empty cup. When I'm actually having a period where I really chase what I want, I have so much more to give then as well. Like I'm more generous, I'm more forgiving, I have more patience. So if anything, it's not a selfish thing to do. You're not a bad person for setting a boundary, saying no, prioritizing yourself. You can give so much more from this state of mind. I don't know, like it's difficult for me. It really is, because you can't just like change one day to the other how you perceive the world, how you do life. But I'm really happy that at least I noticed it. Yeah, I'm 28 now and I'm like, okay, I could have maybe done this and that like in my early 20s, but I'm also still 28, you know, like it doesn't matter at what age you're at. As soon as you like notice that like something is not really right for you, it's the right timing. I don't think I would have been able to be like my most confident, bold self like 5 years ago. I learned a lot and I'm still very much in the process of figuring it all out, but I'm kind of more optimistic now when it comes to the future. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Even when it's so uncomfortable, it feels so good to just mention the things that are on your mind. I think it's so good to know that there are other people out there who feel exactly the same, who go through the exact same thing as you are. And I think it's very comforting to know that you're not alone and you can like kind of figure it out together. So yeah, see you very soon. Bye bye!